In today's episode of Value in My Toy Museum, I was kind of looking around to see which shelf and unit I wanted to value next. And this area of the Toy Museum has so much stuff. We have a superhero section over here, and then we have a Star Wars section over here in the corner. But I think what we're going to value today is this shelving unit. It's got some Star Trek toys, some Stranger Things toys, and a little bit of Playmobile at the very top. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My goal now is to move my massive toy collection to a building and call it Mississippi's Totally Awesome Toy Museum and make it open to the public. I want to make it a tourist attraction for our state. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's just jump right in and see what all we have. I love going through the shelves to see all the toys I have, because sometimes I just find things I had forgotten about because there are so many toys in this toy museum. It's kind of like Christmas, seeing what all we have on the shelves. So let's start down here at the very bottom. We have this Star Trek Tribble. He's a little fuzzy guy, and he's worth probably about $12. Next up, we have a 2-pack of Pez dispenser of Stranger Things, and it's worth about $13. Then we have another pack of Pez dispensers from Stranger Things, and it's also worth $13. And then we have one of the 3-pack of figures from Stranger Things, and it's worth about $30. And then we have this, it's pretty cool. It's from Stranger Things, it's Ego, and it's a card game, and it's worth about $17. And then we have a couple loose figures down here. We have Captain Kirk, worth about $5, and then Captain Picard, also worth about $5. And then next up, from Hallmark, one of their Christmas ornaments, we have the Star Trek USS Enterprise, only available at Walmart, and it's worth $28. Then we have this Stranger Things mystery puzzle, and it's worth $20. Now we have a Star Trek Hallmark ornament of Mr. Spock. That's worth $13. I can never get my fingers to do that, to do his sign. And then we have a Stranger Things 11 ornament, and she's worth $7. And then we have this random Hunger Games Rue figure worth $13. We have all kinds of stuff up here. It's just piled up, so I just kind of have to pull it out and see what all we have. Now here we have these Star Trek fighter pods. I think I got them on clearance for like $1. They were super cheap because I didn't know what they were, but they're worth about $10 each now. And coming up next, we have another 3-pack of Stranger Things figures. This one has the 11 figure in it, and it's worth about $30. Now, next up, I pulled all these figures down from on top of that box so we can see what we have. But we have 7 of the Star Trek figures, and they're worth about $6 each, so we can add about $42 more to our total. But I bought these at an Arkansas flea market, and the boxes were just trashed. But they sold them to me for like $2 each, so I went on and bought them so I'd have all these loose figures. Now, next up, we have this cool, let's see what this is. It's in the very back here. Oh, God, so much stuff. I have to pull it down. Here we go. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator. And this action figure is worth about $12. Next up, we have this Funko set. It's called Dustin's Tools from Stranger Things. I think it has a figure and a t-shirt in it, maybe. And it's worth about $20. Yeah, it does. It has a figure and a t-shirt. That's a pretty good deal. I don't remember where I got that from. Then next we have another t-shirt in this little arcade box, and it's worth about $12. I do remember I got that at dirt cheap because I almost gave it to my niece for Christmas because she likes Stranger Things, but I was like, nah, she'll take it out of the box and throw the box away. I better keep it for her until she's older. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, we have the full set of Stranger Things little mini Funko figures. First, we have 11. She's number 115. She's worth about $10. Now, I got all of mine at Five Below, so I paid $5 each, except for one of them. I think I had to get on eBay to finish out the set. Here we have the Demogorgon, number 116. He's worth $12. And then we have Dustin, who is number 117, and he's worth $12. I love the little graphics on the side of the boxes. They're super cute. Next, we have Hopper, number 118, and he's worth $10. Now, I need to watch Stranger Things. I used to watch it like the first season, but now I can't remember any of it. Robin, 119, she's worth $12. And then 120, we have Steve. He's worth $15. He might be the one I had to get on eBay. Then we have Will. He's number 121. He's worth $10. And then we have Lucas. He's worth $10, number 122. And then we have Argyle, who's number 123, and he's also worth $10. Then I did get the store box. They gave it to me. Now, I figured the store box alone is worth about $15. I have a Stranger Things Chief Hopper figure. I got him from Dirt Cheap, and I think I paid about $7 for him, but he's worth a big old $50. I'm glad I picked him up. Now, next up, we have the Mego Star Trek USS Enterprise action playset. That's worth about $150, and that's about what I paid for it on eBay. The box has seen a little bit of a better day, but it's still in pretty good shape to be from the 70s. And then I individually collected, I think, 6 of the figures, and when I added all of them up, they're worth another $180. It was pretty hard to find the whole set, and it's just a big old treasure from the 70s. And then there's the original Mego price tag of $15.86. And then I have a couple more packets of those Star Trek fighter pods, and they're each worth $10. So that adds another $20 to our grand total. And then we have a couple miscellaneous figures back here. First, we have one of the Reaction Arrow figures. She's worth $15. And then look at this one. This one is a Space Voyager figure. I paid 20 cents for it on sale, and it's worth $15. All right, next up, hidden over here in the corner, we have a Stranger Things Monopoly game, and it's worth probably about $18. Now we'll move on up to the next shelf. This is a lot of Star Trek toys. All right, over here on the left, we have a pink label Lieutenant Uhura, I believe that's how you pronounce it, doll. She's worth about $25. And then we have a James Kirk glass. I think it's from, I can't remember which restaurant it's from, but it's one of those collectible glasses from the 70s or 80s. And it's worth about $8. I definitely need someone to help me with all these names because I don't know how to pronounce them. But this is Whoopi Goldberg as her character, Guinan or Guinan, something like that. This particular figure is worth about $10. I don't get into collecting a lot of these, but I do like Whoopi Goldberg, so I did get her dolls. This Collector Series doll is worth $15. I wish they would have made a Sister Act doll of her. I definitely would have bought that. All right, next we have an 11 plush from Stranger Things, and she's worth probably about $12. All right, next up from the movie theaters, we have the Hunger Games cup and bucket that we'll get back to because I just found another glass, another Captain Kirk glass, so that's worth about $8. Let's see what else I have here. I have the Star Trek Viewmaster disc, and it's worth about $15. Let's see what else. There's so much stuff. All right, here we have some Sour Patch Kids from Stranger Things, probably worth about $2. Let's see what else is in that bucket real quick. No, we'll go to this. It's like a Mego reproduction Star Trek Captain Kirk doll, and he's worth $20 now, but I think I got these on clearance at Dirt Cheap for like $1.75. And then we have some Stranger Things socks. They're worn by the 11 character, and they're worth about $10. Finally, our bucket is empty. We have a Hunger Games Catching Fire bucket from the movies, and it's worth about $15. I always save the popcorn buckets and cups. They're very collectible, and the cup's worth about $8. All right, we have the full set of these characters on the card. First, we have the Crusher figure. He's worth about $16. He's unpunched. He still has that little tab up there at the top. And then we have Data. Data's worth about $13. And this is the Reaction Star Trek series. There's 6 characters in this series. I think I got one somewhere, then I was like, nah, I gotta have the whole set. All right, next we have the Borg character. He's worth about $13. And then we have Worf. He's worth about $16. And then that Whoopi Goldberg character, she's worth about $14. I like that her face is on there. That seems like it'd make it worth more. And then Captain Picard, he's worth about $12. For me, I just have stuff stacked up everywhere because I just don't have any more room, and I still like to collect. But up at the top, I had a couple pair of socks from Star Trek. They're worth about $5 a pair, so that gives us another $10 we can add to our total. And then over here in the corner, we have some Mr. Potato Head Star Trek figures. Now, this set with Spock in it is worth about $40. And then we have one more Mr. Potato Head set over here, and this is the one with Captain Kirk, and he's worth about $28. And then we have some of the Pink Label Star Trek dolls. This one, oh, I need to clean these a little bit, don't I? Yes, I do. We have Spock, he's worth about $40. And then Lieutenant Uhura is worth about $70. And then we have Captain Kirk, and he's worth about $40. Looks like I'm going to have to clean these and open the box and clean them. That's going to be fun. Now, this doll is pretty valuable. This is, if I pronounce it right, it's like Dina Orion. And she comes in this cool retro box that looks like a TV. And she's worth about $210. It's the lowest value I could find on eBay. I love how the back of it says Desilu, too, and it looks like the back of a TV. Super clever packaging. All right, we'll move up to one more shelf, and we have some Stranger Things figures from Target. First, we have Lucas, and he's worth about $18. Now, the back of this figure has all 5 of the figures listed. Some of the very first ones released didn't show all 5 of the figures, but that one did have all 5. Now, our next figure is from Target, and it's the 11 figure, and she's worth about $15. And next up, we have Dustin. He's worth about $15 as well. I love the graphics on them. Each one is like a painted picture of the character. You see right there on the back of the package, the other figures weren't shown. All right, let's see who else we have here. We have Will, and Will is worth about $19. And then we have Mike. I think Mike was one of the latter ones released, and he's worth about $16. Now here I have all 8 of the Star Trek bobbleheads, and they're worth about $30 each, so that's about $240 we can add for the whole set. You had to buy them individually, and when you put them together, it made it look like they were all sitting on the bridge of the USS Enterprise. And I still have all the boxes in the attic, but I did like to display these so everybody could see how cool they were. I did have to stack some things up in the back to make everything fit, just ran out of room. But here we have the Star Trek light up feeding system with the spoons, worth about $35. And then we have some more figures. Now these are from the classic Star Trek movie series. I think these are still out at stores right now. But this first one is of James T. Kirk, and he's worth about $17. Next up, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, but the Khan figure is worth $12, and then Mr. Spock is worth about $14. And we have some more figures on the other side stacked up. This one is Constable Odo. He's worth about $10. Not super valuable, but you never know in the future. They might go up in value a little bit. I did not collect the whole series of these. Next up, we have the Star Trek Next Generation Data in the robe, and he's worth about $10. And then this last one here is Star Trek Next Generation Commander LaForce. He's worth about $25. All right, next up, these playsets look like the old Megos, but they're reproduction from Marty Abrams. And this first set is worth $110 now. It's not even that old, and it really kind of tripled in value pretty fast. Then over here on the, oh wait, I have this little plate I need to tell you about. It's a little mini collector plate, and it's only worth about $4, but it's kind of hidden down there. Then we have another one of those Marty Abrams figure sets, if I can get it out. This one is not as valuable. It's only worth about $35, but the other one was like so valuable. Let's see what else we have hidden back here. We have a Star Trek Next Generation Dr. Beverly Crusher figure worth about $12. And then this Barbie and Ken playset, $25. They didn't keep their value because there were so many made. And then a Klingon Monopoly game, and it's worth about $40. You would think the Barbie and Ken playset would be worth more, but it wasn't. Now on the very top shelf, we have our Playmobile Victoria Mansion number 5300. I love Playmobile, and I love this mansion set. I can't remember if I helped put it together, but it's probably my nephew PJ because he's talented doing that. Now the mansion is worth $200 for the lowest price. And then I have 9 figures, including the cats, and they're worth $3 each. So that'd be another $27 to add. So $227 for all the figures and the mansion. Now, some of them on eBay are listed like in the 300s, but I think 200 is fair. Now, in all my videos, I do have some miscellaneous stuff at the end that I need to add for other shelves. We have these vinyl idol figures of Robin and the Joker, and then of Batman, and they're worth $25 each. So that can give us another $75 to add to our grand total. And then I had a couple more Hot Wheels to add, 4 more sets, and I always do Hot Wheels at $2.50 each because I know some of them will increase in value in the future. And then these loose ones, about $2 for all of them, and a little Power Ranger for $2. So with our previous 118 videos we've made so far, value on my toy collection, our total has been $322,840. And then with this video of our Star Trek and Stranger Things items, we can add another $2,524 to our total. So with this being our 119th video of value my toy collection for our YouTube series, our grand total so far is $325,364. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video today. It's from a series we're making on YouTube called Value in My Toy Collection. If you did enjoy it, just hit subscribe. We're gonna make tons of other videos showing you the toys we find and part of my toy collection. So thank you so much for watching.